Calford Realty Design. How can I help you?
Hey, I saw this new listing in Avondale. I'm new to owning a historic home. Is there anything special I need to know?
Oh, well, let me start off by saying if you buy in the Riverside Avondale Historic District, you're going to enjoy the access to our walkable commercial areas, like all the great restaurants, retail, coffee shops.
I like that.
The tree-lined streets and sidewalks and the 26 historic parks of all sizes are just beautiful.
Beautiful.
And biking through the streets during the annual holiday luminaria is going to be something you look forward to every year. And that's just some of what's great about living in the historic district.
I see this property was formerly a business. Am I able to operate a business here?
Good question. I advise all of my clients to fully understand the zoning for properties in the historic district before making any commercial or business purchases, because you may not have the parking required or the space needed to make fire code upgrades.
How well are these houses built? How do they compare to modern houses?
I'd say they're even better because they were constructed with materials that were made to last. The neighborhood offers wonderful timeless architectural design. You'll love the front porches with wooden swings, beautiful crafted staircases and molding, high coffered ceilings, and the real wood floors are something you just won't see anywhere else.
That sounds great. That's exactly what we're hoping for. So we'll be caring for a home that's about 100 years old.
How does a neighborhood keep its historic looking feel after so many decades?
So when you're buying in a neighborhood like this, you definitely want to understand what is involved. Not only are you buying a very old house, but there are rules put in place by the Riverside Avondale Design Guidelines. And this pretty much means that homeowners are agreeing to keep up with the fabric of the neighborhood and the integrity of each individual property. So every house and building has its own story that is legally protected. And so when you buy in a neighborhood like this, you're more than likely loving the feel and historic charm, and that's going to stay that way.
That's good to know. I'd hate to have someone bulldoze a beautiful house for a parking lot or something worse.
Yeah.
So what's the maintenance we can expect for a house that's almost 100 years old?
So like any house, you're going to expect some level of upkeep. And most of these historic properties are really well built with quality material. More than likely, the projects are going to revolve around plaster, woodworking, windows, things of that nature, maybe some brick and mortar.
I'm pretty handy. Can I do some of the maintenance myself?
So DIY can be a very affordable option, although I'd recommend consulting with a qualified contractor or craftsman. But anything from the exterior or that's noticeable from the street is going to require a COA, which is a Certificate of Appropriateness permit provided by the Jacksonville Planning Department Historic Preservation Section. Any materials are going to need to be in line with the historic feel of the home. And sometimes you might even require customizations to fit the unique structure of the house. So that could get a little bit expensive, but in the end, it's going to be quality material that's actually made to last for years to come.
I bet these houses have a lot of hidden surprises. Are we able to get a home inspection?
Definitely. Before you purchase, it's important to get a good inspector who understands historic homes, someone who understands the materials and methods of traditional construction, and who understands sort of the unique problems that can occur within the neighborhood. You should expect that with an inspection on a 100-year-old house that you'll see, it'll reveal the maintenance and care that it's been given over the years. Inspection reports can be daunting because they will list every known flaw, but a good inspector will point out which ones are serious and need to be addressed. What's important to know is that almost anything that you can find can be fixed with the proper craftsmen and tradespeople.
We've heard that some people have trouble insuring these houses. Will that be a problem?
Well, you will want to find an insurance carrier that will insure homes that are over 80 years old. That's becoming increasingly complicated to do in Florida. Their main concerns will be the systems of the house, such as your electrical and plumbing, whether your roof connections are updated to withstand uplift during a hurricane, and things like WDO, which is wood destroying organisms. You need to also check whether you are insured for property's actual cash value or replacement cost value. It costs a lot more to fix and mend historic homes, so you want to be sure that you have sufficient coverage.
Anything else we need to know?
When it comes to mortgages, if you are intending on using a VA loan, you need to familiarize yourself with a VA inspection list. Pay attention to things like wood rot. If the house cannot come back with a clean WDO, which is that wood destroying organism report, I'd suggest actually moving on to a different property. If you've fallen in love with the neighborhood, there are newer build homes that could be found that would pass that inspection.
We've touched on some of the challenges in the neighborhood, but rest assured the benefits make your efforts worthwhile.
I love all the locally owned restaurants and public parks.
And I love how there are plenty of good churches, schools, shops, and entertainment. And to have a great community we can get plugged into is fantastic.
I like being close to the major interstate, downtown, cafes. It makes it a short commute to work. Plus, home prices of the historic district usually outperform the non-historic homes, which is comforting, seeing that how the housing market is always changing.
Yeah, one great benefit of living in the neighborhood is that there is no HOA or CDD fees associated to live here. Riverside Avondale Preservation is a nonprofit organization that really serves to advocate, preserve, and promote the historic district, but membership is totally optional. They also sponsor so many fun events throughout the year, and they offer lots of educational workshops for homeowners.
And you still have a lot of opportunities to make the house your own. Any interior changes don't require a COA, as well as landscaping. And a lot of people actually find the COA process quick and easy, offering protection from changes to nearby properties. So you can still get your dream walk-in closet, chef's kitchen, ensuite bathroom, everything like that.
One of the great benefits of the neighborhood is that the things that attracted you here are the same things that bring all the other buyers. The timeless design inside and out, the walkable streets, these are standards, that new developers these days try to emulate, often with mixed results. Historically, properties in Riverside and Avondale has been growing exponentially, so your investment will remain solid. Other details that can add prestige to the neighborhood are whether your home has been featured in the Wrap Home Tour or in the Jacksonville's Architectural Heritage book. There is a cachet to being identified as being mentioned in one of these history books.
You've given me a lot to think about, and I really like the area. I'm really looking forward to moving into this area.
Riverside Avondale is a vibrant community with historic character, but urban assets like public art and walkability. Investment in a property here will definitely pay dividends, both financially and in lifestyle. I really hope this has helped inform your decision.